Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. That'll be a 10-8. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Taj, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
It's all offense, all the time. Punch, counter punch. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Nice counter shot. Take a look at this action. Ooh, Bam is rocked. Bam goes down. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
You're right, Todd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What a huge momentum swing that's. Here we go to the 4th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
There's a counter shot. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. They both want a highlight reel knockout. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
They both want the knockout. Caution is being thrown to the wind. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more act. You know the scorecards are going to be... Oh, wait a minute! Bam is in trouble! You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. In your lead.
On to the fifth we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use pain with a brain.
One punch could change everything in this battle. The courage on display here is incredible. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he scores with the counter. That jab doesn't score. That hook won't score. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan does not... This is the beginning of round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character.
That cut's pretty bad. Let's see if the referee stops the fight. A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. They threw the hook. It didn't land. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Handles their fighter here after being... Round 7, here we go. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Swing and a miss with that hook. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. Did you see that? Bam is hurt. And down goes Bam. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. To get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
Perfect counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's see how they... There's the bell to start round 8. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You don't want to trade shots. Oh, and this is really going to rub him the wrong way. Going to shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Ooh, Bam is rocked. Bam goes down. That body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight.
A shot from the gods took...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
way through camp. You got.
Back.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Okay, let's reset. Start. Switch start, that's it. Gym, you know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it, nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Listen, you've switched off what you're doing. I need you to focus.
Let's fight.
Be clever what you're doing.
job. That's a terrible round, that is. Don't worry about our round. Don't worry about our round. Let's go out there. Let's...
And box.
It's not working. Switch southpaw. Let's fight. Continue.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. Get out there and switch.
Do your business.
Keep them guessing. Jab up, jab down.
Switch
sense of my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. A consequence of stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Hey. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets, it sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming, it's optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Like winner, Charlie cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja, pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger. Authoring is August, wordplay is December. That mean my pen is in cinders and my deliverance shivers like Siberian area shippers. Slip on the slickest icicles, drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier. Swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pitches. This is what didn't get it, getting hitting the different differs. What did he do with it? Didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Louis do a dual identity, dueling enemies. Do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally. Superhuman, fluent without refueling engines with energy. This chemistry can it be? They googling endlessly. Even computers losing memory, bending mentally when they interface with the lyrical ability. Things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. And here is the legend himself, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 170. Saul Canelo. Roll. The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are. So here we go. Should be a good one. No rest for the weary. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted it up, they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Straight right just misses. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. In that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow.
Easy to go back.
And there's the bell for round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Beautiful counter punch. Caution being thrown to the wind. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Best rounds I've seen this year. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. In that last round. There's the bell to start round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Misses right uppercut. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Bombs away. The halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly.
Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Where did that come from? What a shot!
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
These punches coming from every angle. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. They say no one... There's the bell to start round 4. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
That right hook won't score. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch caught him clean. Both men step back for just a moment. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter shot. How about Alvarez in that last round? Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch. That jab misses. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You know the scorecards are going to be all right there. Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. How about Alvarez in that last round? This is the beginning of round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. And it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This is a high-octane battle. Oh, my word! Down goes RJJ. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You still want to
Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Good work out there. And then we go again. I need you to switch back.
In the middle, you can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back.
Win the round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round.
And there's the bell for round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Cog, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
The courage on display here is incredible. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. No rest for the weary. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Back together.
Great work. I love it. I love it. That jab slick.
So what? Go out in first minute, stick him on the end of the jab,
And then give him no free shots, yeah? Just keep him on the end of your jab.
his tracks. You got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power shot. Good work.
Listen, be smart when you go out. Just take the round off.
The end of what you do. Good work. Don't be looking at for one shot at a time.
Don't worry about our round. Don't worry about our round. Let's go out there.
He's not getting back up. You were thinking...
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Next round.
Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
Round 8, and we're off again. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
You've
like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. That hook just can't find the target. Punch, counter punch. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Beautiful counter shot. One punch could change everything in this battle. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. So 2 judges are in agreement, but that's all you need in this game. A majority just...
I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself. Let's do it.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big.
Let's do it.
Good shot, and again.
brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's overpowered, I'm fully prepared. Fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim rain's heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculated. On time, not a second hour late. You're witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events, I would practice while it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know why they ain't clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, where art thou? There were so many habagos, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like you can't shout. I'm getting even 4-2-3, I'm like a calm cow. But you can count on me to do it for the right price. Hitting the game even though I spite. They feel the presence of our zeitgeist. Our victories were written in bright lights. I'm moving like a hitman. Cause I go in and get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. Yeah, I go in and get the job done. You don't want none. I'm moving like a hitman. You know I get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. I go in and get the job done. They don't want none.
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast. No collision, in the cage. When you visit, get believe in the distance and the sacred. Set your expectations, hope you made your reservations. Till I land and you face it, what you tasting. Advertise and display it. Not a heart that you made it. It's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like it's school. That I'm really hoping you ready. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions. I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Till it's already
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes. So,
This bout is...
these two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got a... These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Missing with that jab. Swing and a miss with that jab. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
The left hook can't miss. Missing with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter shot lands. Pensacola's finest is down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four. Give me your ball.
Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. It's not a... And there's the bell to start round 2. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised.
Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit.